not a question from YouTube itself, but what does everyone think is going to be the very short end of the lifespan of Windows XP? And the reason I bring this up is because, Chris, you might remember from last night, I had to leave the Hangout early because my uncle had a problem with his XP unit. Got a virus, had to reformat C drive, and literally his PCI Express card for Ethernet didn't have the driver installed. And naturally, it was very hard to get that to work again. So, and this goes especially to businesses. How long do they have before it dies completely, even with third-party support?
I recall Microsoft has already killed extended support for XP.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna die. Yeah, people just will not let go of XP.
Well, gamers pretty much have to now. That if you look at like games that come out for PC right now, they mainly only leave support for Windows 7, Vista, and XP because those are like the three newest operating systems. So I see gamers getting dropped support in the near future.
Was I the only one who couldn't wait for something other than XP? I mean, I jumped to Vista mistakenly, and then back to XP, then to OS 10, then to Windows 7. Windows 8 remains to be seen.
I would agree with that, Chris. I think it was mostly a fact of XP was from a different era. It's not built or was ever meant to be built for the things we do today.
Okay, I'm just going to do it. This is going to be a public service announcement. Stop using XP! Okay? It's dead. It's dead. And if you still use XP, you're dead to me. You're dead to us. It doesn't exist. XP, no more. Dead. Gone. No. Get rid of it. Go to 7. Get a new computer. I don't care. Beg, borrow, steal. They're affordable. Sell your old computer. Sell your old things. Sell your clothes. Upgrade. You don't need XP. No more. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god.
So,
Wow.
Chris, what's your point?
I agree. Don't use XP.
These are the same people out there who've held on to Internet Explorer 6, thinking it's the end-all be-all of web browsers.
Why did you say don't use Vista or XP?
Okay, I didn't say go to Vista. I said get rid of XP. Nobody in their right mind would be using Vista. Still, nobody.
Can I drop XP and go to 2000?
I prefer that.
I got one for you, Millennium.
No.
I think it's safe to say that we broke Chris.
Okay,
Go to
wait,
7.
if you don't
7.
use them like XP, this would be a question for PJ then. Why do so many people in the blind community like XP with their JAWS and everything? They don't like 7, they don't like Vista, they don't like this, they don't like that. It's all inaccessible, yada, yada, yada.
Ah, the accessibility card. Because XP, JAWS and ZoomText more specifically run a lot more stable on Windows XP because it's been more time tested. Vista is just a horror story.
And 7?
7 is actually strangely better than Vista when it comes to stability for screen readers and magnifiers.
We're not talking about Linux, Wicket.
Windows 7 was a big improvement over Vista, but again, that's not really saying much.
And here's the thing that a lot of people seem to forget. Windows 7 Professional, which was made for businesses, has the ability to emulate XP. In the rare event you actually need something to run in an XP environment, you can't just use compatibility mode.
Yes, XP mode.
Well, why not just run a
best inventions Microsoft ever came up with. Granted, it doesn't work half the time.
yeah, but like a virtual machine? Wouldn't that like bridge the gap effectively for bridge the gap effectively, not defectively? Sorry about that slip of the tongue. Wouldn't that make it at least somewhat easier to accommodate? I don't know. I seriously do not understand why people are clinging on to XP. I don't get it. Enterprise even. I mean, how... Dude, there are some kids watching this video who are younger than XP.
Yeah, Chris, you're exactly right with the whole virtual machine thing. Because that's exactly what Windows XP mode is, except it's extremely locked down so users can't break things.
And don't even get... someone said Windows 98. Come, give me a break.
And Windows XP mode is available for free on Microsoft's Download Center.
I'm guessing people are still using XP because of the hardware they are having
they're using XP for the hardware, and you have the blind community that's using it for the accessibility with the screen readers. Trust me, they're all stubborn. I have been there.
So what about, okay, then, okay, so I understand that there's software and everything, but isn't there equivalent software, say, on Linux, if they don't want to switch to a Mac, which has accessibility?
There's one screen reader in Linux that I know of, and I haven't got to mess around with it, and it's not widely taught as a means of using a computer in the visually impaired community.
So it's an issue of training.
I'll be honest. I use Windows XP for one reason only, and that's to play MechWarrior 3. That's it.
Now, Windows XP was released on August 24th, 2001 as the Windows Experience. It was the first version of Windows to be built on the proven stable Windows NT platform. For